The world a whirlwind, spinning fast and cruel. A tempest tossed, a broken, battered rule. My footing lost, I stumbled, nearly fell. Into the depths of shadows, a silent, hollow hell. The voices echoed, whispering doubt and fear. Telling me I wasn't strong, my end was drawing near. My spirit fractured, shattered into dust. A fragile dream, betrayed by bitter rust. But deep inside, a spark, a flicker faint. A buried ember, resisting bleak constraint. A memory stirred, a whisper in the breeze. Of resilience born from hardship, tested among the trees. I reached within, a trembling, hesitant hand. To find the fragments scattered on the sand. And piece by piece, with patience, I began. To rebuild myself, a stronger, wiser plan. The cracks still show, a testament to pain. But through those fissures, light begins to reign. A light of understanding, forged in fiercest fire. A burning truth that lifts me ever higher. No longer swayed by winds of outside force. I stand erect, embracing a new course. The strength I sought was never far away. It bloomed within, and guides me to this day. So let the storms rage on, let darkness try. My inner fire will never truly die. For in the depths of weakness, I have found the bedrock of my soul, on sacred ground.
Take charge of your life. Stop waiting and start thriving. Are you waiting? Waiting for him to change, to support you, to finally be the partner you need to pursue your dreams? It's a common trap, a dangerous holding pattern that can leave you feeling stagnant and unfulfilled. But the truth is, cultivating what you need to develop in yourself, and building the life you desire, starts with you. It starts now. Far too many women find themselves postponing their goals, their passions, their very lives, dependent on the potential or predicted actions of their partners. Waiting for him to be financially stable before starting that business. Waiting for him to be emotionally supportive before going back to school. Waiting for him to help with childcare before changing careers. This dependency, however well-intentioned, can be crippling. The key to unlocking your potential lies in releasing this dependency and embracing self-reliance. This means crafting your plans, not in anticipation of his cooperation, but as if you were your only resource. Imagine a life where your success hinges solely on your ingenuity and resourcefulness. How would you approach your goals then? Before you dismiss this as impossible, take a moment to truly consider it. What are the contingencies holding you back? Childcare? Money? Time? Transportation? Instead of lamenting his lack of assistance, brainstorm solutions as if he didn't exist. Childcare. Explore options like co-ops with other parents, affordable daycare programs, leveraging family support, if available, or creative scheduling that allows for staggered work hours. Money. Research grants, scholarships, or loans. Consider part-time work, freelancing, or starting a side hustle that aligns with your skills and interests. Time. Evaluate your daily schedule. Where can you carve out small pockets of time to dedicate to your goals? Even 30 minutes a day can make a significant difference. Transportation. Explore public transportation options, carpooling, or even alternative modes of transportation like cycling or walking. You might be surprised at the options that become visible when you shift your perspective. You might also discover hidden strengths and resources within yourself that you never knew you possessed. It's understandable to feel frustrated. It's perfectly valid to desire the support of your partner. But relying on his cooperation to achieve your dreams puts your life on hold, leaving you feeling powerless. By taking charge and proactively addressing the challenges, you're not only empowering yourself, you're also sending a powerful message. You are capable, resourceful, and worthy of pursuing your aspirations. So, stop waiting. Stop relying on him to pave the way for your happiness. Instead, embrace the freedom of self-reliance. Brainstorm, strategize, and connect with friends or mentors for support. You'll discover that it's entirely possible to create a fulfilling life for yourself by leveraging your own strength and resourcefulness. The life you dream of is within your reach. Stop waiting for him to change and start building it, brick by brick, all on your own. You've got this. Reclaiming yourself. Why selfishness is essential for women who give too much love. The word selfish often conjures up negative images: indifference, cruelty, a complete disregard for others. It's a label nobody wants to wear, and for good reason. However, for women who consistently prioritize the needs of others over their own, particularly those who give too much love, embracing a degree of selfishness is not about becoming cruel. It's about reclaiming your life, your well-being, and your own happiness. It's about shedding the mantle of martyrdom and stepping into your own power. For these women, selfishness isn't a character flaw. It's a necessary antidote to a lifetime of self-sacrifice. It's a rebalancing act, a conscious effort to prioritize personal needs that have been neglected for far too long. Let's be clear. We're not talking about turning your back on responsibility or becoming uncaring. Instead, we're exploring the concept of healthy selfishness, a vital component of self-care and a cornerstone of healthy relationships. What does this healthy selfishness look like? It's about putting your well-being first. This means prioritizing your physical and mental health. It means scheduling that doctor's appointment, taking that yoga class, or finally starting that hobby you've always dreamed of. It means recognizing your limitations and saying no when you're overwhelmed, without feeling guilty. Even for mothers with young children, it's about carving out time for self-nurturing activities, even if it's just 15 minutes of quiet time with a book. This isn't about neglecting your children. It's about ensuring you have the energy and emotional resources to be the best parent you can be. Prioritizing your desires and goals. Your dreams matter. Your aspirations are valid. Healthy selfishness means dedicating time and energy to pursuing your own goals. Whether it's advancing in your career, learning a new skill, or simply finding more time for leisure and creativity. It means recognizing that your life isn't solely defined by the roles you play for others, wife, mother, daughter, caregiver, but by the person you are at your core. Creating boundaries and demanding respect. This is perhaps the most crucial aspect of healthy selfishness. It means expecting your needs and feelings to be acknowledged and respected in your relationships. It means refusing to adapt to situations that make you uncomfortable or demean your self-worth. It means setting boundaries and enforcing them with consistency, even if it means disappointing others. Why is this necessary? For women who consistently put others first, neglecting their own needs becomes a habit. They may feel guilty for prioritizing themselves, falsely believing that it's selfish or uncaring. However, this self-sacrifice ultimately leads to resentment, burnout, and a diminished sense of self. By embracing healthy selfishness, these women can improve their mental and emotional well-being. By prioritizing their own needs, they reduce stress and anxiety, leading to a happier and more fulfilling life. Strengthen their relationships. Ironically, focusing on their own well-being makes them better partners, parents, and friends, as they are less likely to be resentful or dependent. Rediscover their identity. By exploring their own interests and goals, they rediscover their passions and develop a stronger sense of self-worth. Embracing healthy selfishness isn't about becoming uncaring or self-absorbed. It's about reclaiming your life, your happiness, and your sense of self. It's about recognizing that you deserve to be happy, healthy, and fulfilled just as much as anyone else. It's about understanding that taking care of yourself is not selfish, it's essential. It's about loving yourself enough to prioritize your own well-being, and in doing so, creating a more balanced and fulfilling life for yourself and everyone around you. So, take a deep breath, embrace the selfish within, and start prioritizing you. You deserve it. The ripple effect. Sharing your recovery journey responsibly. Recovery is a deeply personal and transformative journey. As we navigate its twists and turns, the desire to help others struggling with similar challenges often arises. This impulse is natural and commendable, but it's crucial to remember that sharing your experiences effectively requires careful timing and a conscious approach. In essence, offering support should be the last step in your recovery process, not the first. Why? Because for many, especially those recovering from codependency, people-pleasing, or controlling behaviors, the urge to help can be a disguised manifestation of the very issues they are trying to overcome. Jumping in too early can lead to over-involvement, taking responsibility for others' healing, and ultimately, hindering your own progress. Sharing in peer support, a delicate balance. Peer support groups provide a valuable platform for connecting with others on similar paths. When you reach a stable stage in your recovery, sharing your story can be incredibly powerful. The key is to focus on your personal experience, what your life used to be like and the changes you've made to reach your present state. This isn't about dispensing advice. It's about painting a picture of transformation and offering hope. Stick to I statements, describing what worked for you without judgment. Avoid naming names or assigning blame. By this point in your recovery, you've likely realized that blaming others only perpetuates negativity and hinders your own growth. Sharing beyond the group, offering without coercion. Outside of structured groups, opportunities to share your story often arise organically. When you meet someone facing similar challenges, the impulse to share your experience can be strong. This is where self-awareness is paramount. Resist the urge to manage or control their journey. Your recovery path is unique to you, and what worked for you may not be the right fit for someone else. Sharing your experiences should be about offering support and demonstrating that recovery is possible. It's about planting a seed, not forcing a harvest. Leave the responsibility for their recovery firmly in their hands. Reaching out further, volunteering and advocacy. As you progress further in your recovery, you might feel called to dedicate more time and energy to helping others. This could involve volunteering on a helpline, providing one-on-one support to someone reaching out for guidance, or engaging in advocacy efforts. Volunteering provides a structured way to share your experiences and skills within defined boundaries. It allows you to contribute to the well-being of others while maintaining a healthy distance. Educating the professionals, shaping future treatment. Finally, consider sharing your story with professionals in the medical and counseling fields. Your lived experience can provide invaluable insights into effective treatment approaches and help shape future care for individuals facing similar challenges. This can involve participating in training programs, sharing your experiences in academic settings, or advocating for specific changes in treatment protocols. The power of responsible sharing. Sharing your recovery journey is a powerful act of healing, both for yourself and for others. By understanding the potential pitfalls of premature involvement and practicing responsible sharing, you can ensure that your efforts truly empower those you're trying to help, without compromising your own hard-earned progress. Remember, the most impactful gift you can offer is not just your story, but the example of a life actively being rebuilt, one step at a time. The journey back to self. Recovering from giving too much love. Have you ever felt like you were pouring all of yourself into a relationship, only to feel depleted and lost in the process? Many of us have experienced the imbalance of giving too much love, often at the expense of our own well-being. The good news is, recovery is possible. It's a journey back to ourselves, a process of rediscovering self-love and building healthier relationships. This journey isn't a straight line, but rather a series of phases, each with its unique challenges and triumphs. Phase 1. The Awakening. The initial phase begins with a dawning realization. We recognize that our giving has become excessive, even detrimental. We see the pattern of prioritizing others' needs over our own, and a deep yearning arises to break free. We wish we could stop, but the ingrained habits are difficult to shake. Phase 2. Seeking support. The next step is acknowledging the need for help. This signifies a huge shift, a willingness to prioritize ourselves and our healing. We begin actively seeking resources, whether it's therapy, support groups, self-help books, or YouTube channels like this one. Phase 3. Initial steps. This is where we put our desire into action. We make our initial attempt to secure help, whether it's scheduling that first therapy appointment or joining a recovery group. It's a brave step that sets the foundation for lasting change. Phase 4. Commitment to healing. This is the core of recovery, requiring a commitment to our own healing. We dedicate ourselves to a recovery program, however that looks for us. This phase involves actively changing how we act, think, and feel. Old patterns, once comfortable and familiar, now feel uncomfortable and unhealthy, signaling real progress. Phase 5. Embracing new choices. As we heal, we gain the strength to make different choices. We start making choices that enhance our lives and promote our well-being. We learn to say no, to set boundaries, and to prioritize our own happiness. This signifies a fundamental shift in our relationship with ourselves. the foundation of self-love. Throughout these phases, a crucial transformation is taking place, the growth of self-love. This isn't a sudden revelation, but a gradual process. Stopping the self-hate. It begins with ceasing the negative self-talk and self-criticism. Self-tolerance. We become more forgiving of our flaws and imperfections. Appreciation. We start recognizing and appreciating our good qualities and strengths. Self-acceptance. We embrace ourselves, flaws and all, recognizing our inherent worth. Genuine self-love. Finally, genuine self-love blossoms, allowing us to nurture and care for ourselves in a healthy way. The power of being authentic. Without self-acceptance and self-love, we struggle to be seen and known for who we truly are. We feel the need to earn love by constantly giving, nurturing, and sacrificing. We become performers, tailoring our actions to gain approval and affection. However, as self-acceptance and self-love take root, we become ready to simply be ourselves without the need to please or perform. This can be a daunting prospect. Letting go of the act, while liberating, can also feel incredibly vulnerable. The crossroads, authenticity versus old patterns. When we stop performing, there's a period of awkwardness and uncertainty. We may struggle to believe that we are worthy of love just as we are. The temptation to revert to old patterns, to put on that familiar act, can be strong. This is the crossroads, a moment of decision. Do we retreat to the manipulative, albeit familiar, comfort of our old behaviors, or do we step bravely into the unknown territory of authenticity? Stopping the performance can feel like being frozen. We may not know what to do or how to act. But this is precisely where the magic happens. It is in this space of stillness that our genuine loving impulses have a chance to be heard, felt, and expressed. The journey of recovering from giving too much love is a journey of self-discovery, self-compassion, and ultimately, self-love. It's a process of learning to prioritize our own well-being and build relationships based on authenticity and mutual respect. It's about embracing the power of simply being ourselves, worthy of love, just as we are. The end of the road. Reflecting on why women get hurt. After 5 chapters of exploration and discussion, we've reached the end of the YouTube series, Why Women Get Hurt. It's been a journey delving into potentially difficult and impactful topics, and I truly hope you found the series thought-provoking and valuable. The goal of this series was to shed light on, mention briefly what the series covered, the complexities of relationships, societal expectations, trauma responses, etc. Hopefully, the content has provided you with new perspectives, offered validation, or even sparked introspection on your own experiences. Whether you've been a long-time follower or just discovered the series, I sincerely appreciate you taking the time to engage with the content. Your viewership, comments, and discussions are invaluable in creating a community and further understanding these important issues. As this chapter closes, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you for your participation. Your willingness to explore these sensitive topics is what makes this discussion worthwhile. If you found the Why Women Get Hurt series beneficial and insightful, I encourage you to share it with others who might also find value in the content. Spreading awareness and fostering open conversations is crucial for understanding and addressing the challenges faced by women. If you feel moved to support the creation of future content like this, you can contribute to my PayPal account. Your generosity will help enable the development of more resources and discussions on important social issues. Thank you once again for your participation and support. I look forward to continuing the conversation in future projects.